Hello guys, it's me again, KillSwitch. So today I'm going to show you guys my complete build for Player versus Environment and Player versus Player Season 18. For the general setup for the Paragon build in Player versus Environment, I went to every Paragon tree to maximize every damage attribute. And then after maximizing that, go for armor penetration, and then potency, and then life, and then armor, and then resistance. Open world farming build for the skills: Fist of Thunder, Exploding Palm, Second Strike, Wave of Light, and Mystic Allies. For the Paragon, Treasure Hunter, 100 out of 100. For the green set, 4 pieces Gloom Guide set and 2 pieces Vitus. For the legendary gears, Resurgency, Balance in Moderation, Shimmerlin, Companion's Melody, Samtemp Lamp Lighter, Obstruction of Omniscience, Rod of Echoes, and Twitching Palm. Next is for dungeons. It will be the same as open world farming except for the Paragon tree. For the Paragon, I am using Vanquisher. Raid build for the skills: Fist of Thunder, Inner Sanctuary, Cyclone Strike, Mystic Strike, and Mystic Allies. For the Paragon, Weaver. For the green set, 2 pieces Gloom Guide set and 4 pieces Vitus because I am prioritizing here the normal attack. For the legendary gears, Empathy's Blessing, Balance in Moderation, Feline Defiance, Companion's Melody, Samtemp Lamp Lighter, Respite Sigh, Rod of Echoes, and Twitching Palm. There is a specific basic rotation for this build. So go in using your Mystic Strike, and then Mystic Allies, and then Inner Sanctuary, and then Cyclone Strike, and then normal attack using Fist of Thunder. Challenge Rift, Deadly Reach, Exploding Palm, Cyclone Strike, Wave of Light, and Flying Dragon. Once I reach the boss, I am changing Flying Dragon into Mystic Allies. Depending on the boss though, if the boss summons a lot of mobs, then it's better to just use Flying Dragon. If not, you need to change Flying Dragon into the Mystic Allies so you can kill the boss a lot faster. For the Paragon, Weaver. For the green set, 2 pieces Vitus again and 4 pieces Gloom. For the legendary gears, Numb Realization, Storm Spirit, Shimmerlin, Eternally Bound, Arc of the Ascendants, Obstruction of Omniscience, Samtemp Lamp Lighter, and Eye of the Storm. For defense of Cyrangar, especially Endless Mode, skills: Deadly Reach, Exploding Palm, Cyclone Strike, Wave of Light, and Wave Strike. For the Paragon, Survivor, 100 out of 100. For the set, 2 pieces Mountebank and 4 pieces Gloom Guide. For the legendary gears, Numb Realization, Winter's Embrace, Shimmerlin, Chastising Radiance, Unshakable Weight, Rattling Arm, Peerless Conductor, and Obstruction of Omniscience. So that is for Player versus Environment, and now for Player versus Player. For the general setup for the Paragon builds, the ideal setup will be life first, and then damage, and then armor penetration, and then potency, and then armor and resistance. But I am still using the same as Player versus Environment because I have a little bit of resonance. So still damage first, armor penetration, potency, life, armor, and last resistance. Let's start with the Invi Dash. Fist of Thunder, Shield of Zen, Exploding Palm, Mystic Strike, and 7-Sided Strike. For the Paragon, Gladiator. For the set, 2 pieces Mountebank and 4 pieces Gloom. For the legendary gears, Blind Focus, Enlightenment's Blessing, Fate Alight, Branding Bond, Pugilist Presence, Obstruction of Omniscience, Intervening Law, and Reticent Wind. For the basic rotation is you go in using Shield of Zen, and then Exploding Palm, and then Mystic Strike, Exploding Palm again, and then Mystic Strike, and then 7-Sided Strike. And if either Exploding Palm or Mystic Strike or even Shield of Zen is in cooldown, That's the skills that you need to use in order to get out of the battle. So the longer you stay in a clash, the higher chance of dying. So it's better to hit and run. Knockback dash will almost be the same as the Invi Dash. The same skills, the same Paragon tree, the same set, except for the legendary gears. The Traveling Scold will be used here and Twitching Palm instead of the Invi and Branding Band. Executioner build, this will be very effective, especially if you have high reso. For the skills, it will be the same again as the Invi Dash, but for the Paragon, of course, Executioner. For the set, because we do not have Cheat Death anymore, we need to use 4 pieces Mountebank and 2 pieces Gloom. For the legendary gears, it will be the same as the Invi Dash. For the tank build, again, the same skills as the Invi Dash, the same Paragon 3, Gladiator, but for the set, still using 4 pieces Mountebank and 2 pieces Gloom. For the legendary gears, Blind Focus, Enlightenment's Blessing, Fate Alight, Traveling Scold, Pugilist Presence, Obstruction of Omniscience, Intervening Law, and Reticent Wid. So in combination of the Invi and Knockback Dash. And last and final build for player versus player will be Crowd Control. For the skills, Feast of Thunder, Shield of Sen, Exploding Palm, Mystic Strike, and Cyclone Strike. For the basic rotation, go in using Shield of Sen and then Exploding Palm, Mystic Strike, and then Cyclone Strike immediately, and after that Exploding Palm again, and Mystic Strike, Exploding Palm. Go out with Shield of Sen. Paragon 3, as always, Gladiator. For the set, you can use this set here in the Invi Dash or even in the tank build. But for me, I find using 4 pieces Vitus and 2 pieces Mountebank very effective in this build. For the legendary gears, Blind Focus, Winter's Embrace, Fate Alight, Traveling Scold, Unyielding Doctrine, Obstruction of Omniscience, Intervening Law, and Eye of the Storm. That is every build for Player vs. Environment and Player vs. Player Season 18. If you guys have any questions or suggestions, please feel free to comment that down below. Thank you for watching. Until next time.